Okay. I excuse me, I have sat through almost this entire movie. Why they didn't warn nobody what this was? I'm just curious. What the fuck? The first purge is gotta be the worst. Okay. And the reason it's the worst is because when you boil it all down, aside from the heavily racial drawn backdrop that I mean is very apparent, you have a cast that physically shows the big names they had wished they could get for this movie, but either those people turned it away or they weren't able to get a hold of those people. Um, I mean, seriously, could the leader of that, I guess, little mob, little crew, whatever you want to call them, gang, whatever, could he look less like Curtis Jackson? I mean, seriously, he looks like the we're gonna rent this Curtis Jackson because we can't afford the real Curtis Jackson. Um, then you have, of course, the Conan wannabe. What type of fuck shit? He looked just like Conan, only maybe 10 pounds heavier and everywhere. Like, he looks like he's just a heavier Conan. The girl with all the white hair is obviously supposed to be Scarlett Johansson, aka Black Widow. I mean, it took me a minute to place it, and I was like, what? Why is it so apparent who the main characters are, who they really wanted? Like, what the fuck? And second of all, I went into this movie thinking this was going to be the first purge, like, okay, they set it up, 5 minutes, done, knocked out, and then we go into what's really going down. No! I sat through over half this movie. Seriously. When I first paused it, it was only at the halfway mark. And it still hadn't even started the fucking purge. Like, what? Oh, I hope the ending is at least a little good because I'm still trying to figure out how in the fucking 2018, 2019 we're gonna allow a show called The Purge to go on television with all the quote unquote social justice warriors, um, and how it's gonna be, doled down. There's no way they can go as hard on a TV show as they do with the movies. You gotta admit that. That's not gonna happen. So are they gonna like? How are they gonna please everybody too? Television is one of those things where they now want to please everybody. If this was gonna be on like an HBO or a Showtime, maybe I would look at it once or twice, but not on no regular TV show. Hell no. But the movie itself, the first Purge, I don't know if it's just me, but the racial tone in the movie, I don't recall there being a racial tone in the first one or the second one. And I don't recall there being a real racial tone in the third one either. I mean, what happened? Like, why is this so racially driven? I don't get it. They basically, yes, they basically went to the projects of like Staten Island and set up for this to be an experiment. But I don't recall hearing about any of that in previous movies. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Because I've got all of them. I just bought this one to complete the collection, just like I have every single Insidious and every single Conjuring movie. I don't recall there being such a racial overtone in the Purge. So why is there one now? I mean, we see the neon K. What is it? Neon Nazis or the KKK? What do they call themselves? Yeah, they're in this movie, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't recall that being that big of a thing in the other movies. I remember in Election, the reason everybody was losing their shit was because one wanted to keep the purge while the other one wanted it to go away. Um, I don't know, someone correct me, but this movie should have had some sort of warning on it. Like, fuck, I was going into it, like I said, thinking it was going to be 5-10 minutes of political bullshit and the strings that would have to be pulled for this shit to go down, and then straight into the purge. No, there is a huge overthrow of political tie-in with the KKK and the racial um, issues, and it's got a real like uh, basically the saying the government put crack in the hood. Everybody's heard that saying. Everybody knows that. They basically ran with that idea. Like the government put the purge in the hood and said, "Fuck it, we killed all these people and it worked, and now this and." It just seems like it's so fucked up, man. What the hell? I'm not gonna say it's a bad movie, but by all means, unless you're like me and you just like collecting franchises, like I said, I got The Conjuring, The Purge, Insidious, and so forth. I even got both John Wick movies, the Matrix trilogy, all the Matrix shit. I just collect certain franchises, and I went out and bought this one for that reason. So unless you're doing that, excuse me, you don't need to buy this movie. But if you want to see it, definitely Redbox it or Netflix it if it's on there. I don't know. Um, so I would not say buy this at all. I wish it was more, like I said, how I thought it would be. I don't mind the racial tension being there. It's just for it to be as heavy as it is, it kind of withdraws you from the movie just a little bit, because you sitting there and you just kind of like wanting to see everybody go through what they're going through with this, and you can't really enjoy it when they shove the whole race thing in your face. So anyway, I'll talk at you guys later.